What's up, everybody? I'm here in Manhattan in New York City, and I've come here to see and experience Manhattan Henge. Now, if you don't know what Manhattan Henge is, this actually occurs twice every year, where the sun lines up perfectly with the grids of Manhattan. As a result, you can see the sun between two tall buildings, and that's quite an amazing scene for photographers. And you'll often see on the internet why people crowd up the major intersections of New York just to catch a glimpse of Manhattan Henge. So that's what I'm gonna do today, so stay tuned. The sun is still way above the horizon, as you can see here, because there's about 2 hours to go for the sunset. So I'm gonna hang out and chill and see where the best spot is. The reason why it's recommended that you watch the Manhattan Henge only from a few selected streets is because, as you can see, this is 42nd Street, so it's actually quite wide, and this helps to see the whole sun in between the two buildings, as opposed to if you, let's say, if you go on 43rd Street, the sun might get cut off on both sides. So you can either see it from 57th, 42nd, 34th, 23rd and 14th streets. All these streets are quite wide, so that's why. I think this is gonna be it, as the sun is gonna be there. I walked over a few blocks to the south, so this is at 34th Street. This is not a bad view at all. So if you're at 34th, it's gonna be between these two buildings. Now, because we are on 34th Street, this is the Empire State Building, which is a shining icon of New York City. And right there is the Edge. The Edge is one of the many observation decks in New York City. So this is the maximum zoom on my phone. You can see all the people on the deck. There's also a little glass floor in the middle, and you can see people laying right on top of it. So yeah, if you ever come to New York City, definitely go here, because this has one of the best views of Manhattan. This is right by Hudson Yards. Alright, so there's about 45 minutes to go for the sunset, and the sun is much closer to the horizon now, as you can see here. And I'm here by this iconic structure called the Vessel. I think I'm going to skip 34th Street because I don't like this scaffolding in the view. So let's go to 42nd. Okay, I'm at 42nd and 8th now. Some of the people are patiently waiting. There's about 15 minutes to go for the sunset. And yeah, the sun is going to be in that direction. So let's wait for 15 more minutes. At this point, I had walked one block over to 42nd and 9th Avenue, as I wanted to avoid the crowd that you saw earlier in the video. Not sure if the people who are crossing realize that if they stay here for another 5 minutes, they'll see something that they won't be able to see until May of next year. Surprisingly, there's not many people. There's no DSLR photographers. For now, it's just me here. So the plan is to stand on this divider. That way I'm not in anybody's way. Hopefully I won't get honked at, so let's see. Alright, this is when we were supposed to see the sun between those two buildings at the far end of the street, but unfortunately, because it was cloudy today, there was no Manhattan Henge. At this point, the sun is halfway below the horizon, but we can't see it because of the clouds. So major disappointment. Thank you for watching.